vi endelig fremme her da.
Ja.
Hva sier du? Herlig. Ticket. Vi må... Ja, og nå har vi hatt litt pause da. Greit det. Her har vi søte krokodiller. Jeg tror vi må nesten kjøpe den etterpå altså. Ja. Sofie. Stilig. Ja, kul. Ja, skal vi gå? Ja. Da skal vi kjøre båten her da. Det blir jo... Det blir jo kult.
Step right on the seat.
Skal vi se det?
Step on that seat. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when to put them in. Or if you want to put them in now, it's okay. Hang on to the little packages and the earplugs till we get back so they don't blow into the water. If they go in the water, the alligators try to eat them and we end up killing the alligators. So hang on to that plastic. If you like taking pictures, have your cameras ready. Put your camera out, turn it on, ready to go. Because we don't have any brakes or reverse. You don't want to miss that good picture. If you need to stand up to see or take a picture, it's okay, as long as we're going slow.
Excellent.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Any questions? All right.
Det blir jo rått. Ja, det blir gøy. Du kan ta et bilde med kameraet da. Nei, det akkurat sånn nesten dra på sånn der delfinbåt dette her, for jeg ser ikke en skitt. Men, det jo noe borti her da. Kanskje det et eller annet.
come on.
Vete, agárralo, Pachi.
You guys can stand up on the seat if you want.
¿Dónde va? Coma.
I need a pair of gator boots.
Jeg fikk iallfall sett én alligator, da. Har som 3.
Guys coming off the boat ride, you can follow this way for the show.
Chup, chup.
Welcome back, guys.
Thank you. Ja, hør der. Nå er det krokodilleshow.
Y'all can grab a seat right up here.
Ja.
Anyway, my name is John. Welcome to the Everglades. What a blessing it is to be here. This is one of the wonders of the world, but keep in mind this is one part that you've seen. There's 3 parts and they look completely different from one another. Kind of that little symbiotic relationship, you know what I mean? Right now, this is the river of grass. This is not a swamp. This is the slowest moving river in the world. This flow is naturally supposed to move a half a mile in 24 hours. This is what it's supposed to do. This is not what it does anymore. Now it's controlled by the man. As soon as we get a drought, they open up the floodgates, and within 24 hours, it's waist deep. No good. This will kill the Everglades. The 2 things to ensure the survival of the Everglades out here: water quality and water quantity. Remember, the river is 12 to 16 inches deep. And when it gets waist to chest deep, then the animals can't get from one hammock to the other. This is important that they get there. Right? So out here, though, you saw a lot of water and grass. Right? What you saw is 100 miles long and 60 miles wide of nothing but that right there. But it ends an hour south of here. Fresh water eventually runs right into the salt water, Florida Bay. So drive to the Keys, you'll drive right through it. And then if you go 20 miles west, you hit Big Cypress. This is where all the diversity is. Oak hammock, cypress swamp, pine land. Lots of beauty out here. Lots of creepiness out here too. When I was a kid, my favorite animal was not my mother's favorite animal, that's for sure. So what we have, this little beauty right here. This is my Florida king snake. Yeah, you sat in the front row. So yes, you can see this little white snake here. This is not the natural color. Out here you'd see yellow with dark markings. 2 hours north, the same snake is dark with yellow markings. White, well, there's albino, leucistic. If I tried to explain the genetics, I'm going to confuse myself and bore you. Actually, they come in a lot of beautiful colors. We come in a lot of beautiful colors too, you know what I mean? But this white one right here, born in the wild like this, if he was born like this, he will live maybe 1 week. You know why? You can't hide it all. Unless he's living in the snow, he's not hiding well. He's not living in the snow, that's for sure. But these guys right here need to be able to camouflage. If they can't camouflage, they stand out like a neon sign, come and eat me, I'm food. Now here in Florida, we have, last count was about 70 species of snake. If you do not like snakes, you are in the wrong state, my friends. We got a lot of them here. Good news is only 6 are venomous. Here in the Everglades, only 4. So we got 2 rattlesnakes, water moccasin, copperhead. Excuse me, coral snake, copperhead, North Florida. So basically this one right here, first of all, is a pretzel. This is not venomous. This is actually pound for pound the strongest constrictor in the world. They get their name king snake for a couple different reasons. Number one, they are the most powerful. Their constriction is stronger than a python, than a boa for their size, pound for pound. You know, this animal wraps around. That doesn't mean they're trying to get you. I saw that movie too, it was kind of funny. These guys are not gonna wrap around you, look you in the face, and then chomp. It doesn't work like that. If he wants to eat something, you're gonna know it right away. They bite to hold and instantly wrap around and squeeze it. So if you ever go to a zoo and they give you a big snake to hold for a picture, he starts getting tight on your neck and you start freaking out. And then he wraps around your leg and now you're losing your mind. Don't worry, he's just giving you a hug. He's not trying to get you. Now, if he bites you and wraps around your neck, he's trying to eat you. You'll tell the difference right away, trust me. You can enter from right there, sir, if you want. Okay. King snakes, like I said, strongest pound per pound, plus they eat anything out here that fits in their mouth. A mouse, rat, bird, frog, lizard. You know what his favorite food is?
other snakes. In fact, his favorite are rattlesnakes. Rattlesnake is the most dangerous snake in North America. It's not the deadliest. It is the most dangerous. The amount of venom that they can inject in one bite, an eastern diamondback will drop all of you. One bite. Rattlesnake bites him, doesn't hurt him at all. Doesn't faze him. Completely immune to all pit viper venom in the area. Rattlesnake, water moccasin, copperhead, North Florida. Bites him, venom doesn't hurt him. You ever seen the fangs of a rattlesnake? He doesn't want to get bit by that either. So to prevent injury, he will bite the mouth closed and instantly wrap around and squeeze it. King of the snakes in Florida. How many of you guys don't like snakes? Are you guys being honest, or do I need to walk around and find out the hard way? All of a sudden, those hands start to go up. Don't worry, I'm not here to scare anybody. I grew up with people that were afraid. When I was a kid, when I was a kid, that's all I wanted for a pet. My mother is terrified. She told me no way. Look at me now. It only gets worse. Trust me. Get it out of their system. Listen, guys, if you see a snake in your backyard and you don't like him, that's fine. Just let him pass through. He's eating the rats and mice. If you need to protect your family for whatever reason, do what you got to do. But if you don't need to, don't hurt them. Remember, the snakes are eating the rats and mice. You know what everybody loves on this planet? Cute furry animals. 25% of those cute furry animals are rats and mice. 1/4 of our mammal population are rodents. Freak you out a little bit more. Half of our mammal population are rats and bats. Get rid of the snakes and watch what happens. Disease will come like a wall. Actually happened before. People used to think snakes and black cats brought evil spirits. So they saw it and they killed it. You know what happened next? Right. 1/3 of Europe wiped out because snakes are creepy. Anyway, the Everglades is so special because we are the only place in the world that you can find an alligator and a crocodile. Only place in the world you can find them both. Alligators and crocodiles, many differences. When they're little, look at the shape of the nose. Alligator short and round, crocodile long and pointy. So when they're little, this is how you tell. When they're big, this is not how you tell. Keep in mind, there's 23 species. They're all different. 2 alligators, 12 crocodiles, caiman, gharial. When they get bigger, you start looking at the nose, it's deceiving. Look at the teeth, easier. See the alligator's mouth is closed? Really all you see are his top teeth. Notice how he smiles. That's really what you want to notice, the smile. Look at those chompers, big old teeth. He closes his mouth, all of his teeth are going to stick out. He does not smile. When he's little though, round nose, pointy nose, very simple. Easy to tell the difference when they're little. Plus, watch how fast the crocodile can run. Ready? Make sure you're still paying attention there. Sorry, I'm a little delirious. See how the size is right here? Both of them are the same age. They're both 2 years old. This is smaller simply because he's the runt of the litter. Just like dogs and cats have runts, so do reptiles. His egg was smaller, hatched smaller, growing slower. This is what a 2-year-old looks like. Comes from an egg 5 inches when he's born. He's so cute. He grows 1 foot every year until they get to 6 feet. So once they get as big as me, now they'll start to slow down a little bit. They're not going to grow long very fast. They're going to start to add weight. They're on vacation. Laugh at these corny jokes. I'm going to keep you in here longer. 60 to 100 year lifespan. The biggest alligator recorded was 19 feet, 2,000 pounds. 19 feet. That's over 6 meters. And this line right here to the edge of the wood is 19 feet, 2 inches. So that's the world record alligator. Caught him 1890, Louisiana, not Florida. Florida's 15 feet. That's 100 years ago. River of grass out here, if you found one bigger than 9 feet, that would be a big one. Think about it. Here, they eat fish, turtles, and birds. If this is all you eat, you're not getting big either. You want the big ones, you got to go a couple hours north when they start adding mammals to their diet. The red meat adds the weight. So the female grows to 9 feet, tops. The male will grow till he dies. Average is like 12 feet. Anyway, both live in the Everglades. I shouldn't say that, because caiman live here too. They don't belong here. These two are native. Alligator, crocodile. Only place in the world both are native. Everglades. 3 parts. This is river of grass and big cypress. And every freshwater lake and canal in Florida likely has an alligator. Remember, there's over 1 million here. Crocodiles, Everglades. You gotta go an hour south. Right on the coast is a saltwater crocodile. American crocodile, one of 2 true salties. 20 minutes, brother. So listen, saltwater crocodile doesn't have to live in salt water. He has to drink the fresh water. But in Florida, what they prefer is the brackish Anybody been to the Keys yet? If you go to the Keys, you'll drive right through his home. You'll see signs telling you crocodile crossing. This is all you'll see are signs, no crocs. 1 million in Florida, 2,000 in Florida, 2,000 crocodiles. Crocodiles in Florida live on quiet beaches. Y'all been to our quiet beaches yet? No? Been to our quiet beaches? They don't exist, my friends. No quiet beaches. Maybe somewhere in Florida. He doesn't care about somewhere in Florida. Look on a map at where the crocodiles are found around the globe. 12 species. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. An hour north is outside of his habitat. It's too cold. Not now, but in the wintertime it is. He sits in water, goes below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The American crocodile is so cold sensitive he can drown in that water. This one you can find him 12 hours north, North Carolina. In the dead of winter, sitting in freezing cold water, he will shut his body down. And the biggest difference, and I know I ramble a lot, but don't forget this. The biggest difference is the attitude. You know who's more dangerous?
Crocodile.
So what they tell us is we should never judge a book by its cover, right? But look how happy he looks. See how angry he looks? With these two, what you see is what you get, right? Now what I'm going to do is show you an alligator. I'm not here to fight the alligator. You get it? I'm not going to fight an alligator. This is not what I'm here to do. I'm an educator. I study behavior and capabilities. I'm going to show you behavior and capabilities. I'll show you what he can do. I'm not going to fight him. You lose. What alligators can do compared to what crocodiles can do, this is very different. So the alligator is very dangerous. The crocodile is much more dangerous. It's like night and day. Alligators have tongues. Caiman have tongues. Crocs have salt glands. Some crocs are 6 feet. Some are 20 feet. Stay there, bud. Get it? Sure, not really the answer I was looking for, but you're right about that. Big salty animals? It's a kid show, but not really. So check it out. If a crocodile eats something big and salty, he will simply excrete the salt and digest the food. Do not swim in the Nile River. Stay out of the Northern Territory. If the alligator eats something big and salty, well, he's going to be super sick. Blech. Alligators don't eat people. Listen to me carefully. I'm not telling you swim freely with alligators. They're dangerous. But they don't hunt you and they don't eat you. You guys, us, we don't fit inside their mouth. They are solitary predators. Usually an alligator will eat something like a fish, bird, snake, turtle, especially in the Everglades, something small. You go north, you get a 12-footer, now he's got a wild hog or a deer. Usually this is alpha male. He's got a territory of 1 square mile. He's got this thing in his mouth. He cannot eat it for 2 days. So what is he gonna do? He'll just swim with it in his mouth for 2 days. Once it gets soft, he'll go on dry land and he'll just bow up and he'll shake really hard and he'll eat 1 piece at a time. That's how he's gonna eat, but he's not eating you, right? But check it out, there's 1 million of them in Florida. You live on a lake, that lives in your backyard. Then one of your neighbors decides to help and feed them, please don't help. Natural selection will help. Once you feed them, now every time they get hungry, they think of people. And they don't know the difference between your hand and the chicken, so they feel. If they grab something significant, they'll pull you underwater until you stop kicking. This animal cannot digest us. It can hold us underwater for an hour. Make sure you all stay seated, okay? All right, so running start here. It's a couple 100 pounds. Yeah, just don't move around too much. This would be an adult male river of grass. They're not going to get a whole lot bigger than this in this area. Good. So what you'll notice, he's not going to start chasing me. Right? Hope not. First of all, I've never fed this animal, so he doesn't associate me with food. Plus, I'm not food, so he's not going to waste energy chasing something he's not going to eat. Even though he's captive bred, farm raised, fed by humans his entire life, instinct will never change. If he wastes energy chasing me, he might not be able to eat later. This will always stay with him. But if he does decide to run, he can run about 10 miles an hour for about 30 feet. Have you ever heard if they chase you, you should run zigzags? Ever heard this?
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't ever do this. Complete nonsense. I don't know why they teach us these things. It's weird. First of all, if you're here and he's there, the only place he's running is to the water, fast as he can, not after you. This is not how he hunts. If he thinks you have a piece of chicken in your hand, he will walk to you, just feeling it. That's it. But he's not hunting by chasing you on land. This is not efficient. This is an ambush hunter. If you're watching him, now he's not coming after you. Maybe he'll drop down underwater and sneak around and come somewhere else hunting. But if you're watching him, he's not coming after you. He's not supposed to catch the biggest, baddest animal out there. He's supposed to catch the weakest, the oldest, the injured. This is what he goes after. Something that's not paying attention. Natural selection. There's a circle here, and if you step inside that circle, then he'll try to get you. So look down his throat. See how it's closed? Big fish eater out here. He goes and catch a fish underwater with his throat open, he'll drown. Throat closed, catch. Head above the water, open the throat, swallow the food. Check out his teeth. They don't chew. They grab. They crush. It's tactile location. Watch closely. This is quick. It's not the quickest in the Everglades. The Everglades is the fastest animal, tactile location. It's called a wood stork. It's got the fastest reflexes. That's power. That's 1,000 per square inch right there. They can have 3,000. The bigger ones don't even hear it clap. It's like, boom. You feel it in your chest. A big one is like hand, wall, car. That's what that's like. Look on top of his head. There goes his nostrils, his eyes. Then that slit, that's his ear flap. Goes underwater, pops the top of his head above water. He can now smell, see, and hear everything going on. Smell a dead animal a mile, 1.5 kilometers. Can hear a fish jump in the water 100 meters. He's got different eyelids too. He can blink like we can, watch his goggles. See it? Nictitating membrane. He wears goggles, same reason we do. Not to see, to keep the dirty water out. The benefit is you can see. The purpose is to protect, always protect the eyes. Something bites him in the head, look at his eyes sticking up. They're vulnerable. Well, if he gets bit in the head by another alligator, that's like a scratch on your arm. It's like a superficial wound. If he gets hit in the eye, he's got problems. So his eyes just go, beep, built to last. Like a Chevy. By the way, he's got a small brain and a big mouth. Sound familiar? Bad combination. The purpose is a simple one, which is to balance nature. Look, their brain is small, they can't do what we can do, doesn't mean they're not smart. All they do in life is eat, sleep, and make baby alligators. That's it. Genius. Born with 80 teeth, goes through 3,000 teeth in his life. If he were to break one, if it falls out in 2 months, 3 months, it grows back. If he breaks that same tooth again, 2, 3 months later, it grows back again. On and on and on, 3,000. All right, let's show you how the mouth works. So if something goes wrong, you're not going to put me on YouTube, right?
Yes, definitely.
Fair game here. Doesn't it sound like? See his nose? It's round. See his eyes? Here. He can see me. But he can't see me now. See his tongue? See his blind spot? The reason he's not jumping and lunging and attacking is a very simple explanation, my friends. That's not a crocodile. If that was a crocodile, I'd be up there with you all. Trust me. The alligator you can do more with. But like the crocodile, the caiman, the alligator, 23 species, bottom jaw is always mobile. Bottom jaw. Watch the bottom jaw. Woo! Applause for the alligator. Applause for the alligator.
Her på noen av de fiskene. Giant pickle, large small fish. Det er nesten som torsk. Den har jeg vært og fisket med. Oi. Hvor er det?